Welcome to Spotlight. I'm Terry Harrington. I'll be speaking with Lisa DeLong. Today's show is sponsored by Semco Energy Gas Company. Well, Lisa, welcome to Spotlight.
Thank you for having me.
Well, Downtown Development Authority, you're a busy time and you always got things going, but you got a new project coming up, don't you?
I do. So we have an art mural project coming up that I'm very excited to announce. It's not been announced to the public yet, but the EDA came to me and they were able to grant us some funding for it. We had previously had a art project on the west-facing wall of 7th Street Bridge that was done by the Blue Water Young Professionals years ago. And that went over really well. Unfortunately, due to weather and time, that's kind of faded away, so we're able to replace that. So we're going to put out a press release looking for mural artists to come and help us paint downtown Port Huron.
Very good. What just on the 7th Street Bridge, or other areas too?
That is primarily the area that we're going to do for this one. I'm hoping in the future we can find some more funding for art murals downtown Port Huron. We have a few around, as well as art pieces, and I think it just brings something fun to downtown Port Huron. So if we can get the momentum going and see a little more art, I think it'll put smiles on faces.
Now, did the artists get to choose what they put up on the mural, or is that something that they'll work with you and your organization?
So they will propose their idea. So what they'll do is they'll fill out a form. They'll also submit some of their previous work, so my committee can view that, and they'll submit their concept as well of what their vision is that they think for that area, and then we'll narrow it down to the artist that we think fits best in the region, and then we'll proceed with that. And I'm hoping to have the project completed by the middle of October.
Great. So you're not going in with any kind of preconceptions of what you want to see. You're hoping the artist will come up with something.
Yes, I mean, I'm sure that it's going to be water themed, since it's going to be right by the James C. Etchison Marina, right on the river. So I'm sure that it will be something to do with water, which, you know, that's who we are. That's who Port Huron is.
That is, exactly.
So why not take advantage of it? But no concepts at all. I want to see what everybody comes up with, their creativity, because it could surprise you.
Is this just for local artists?
This could be all over Michigan. I know that there's a couple other towns that are around our area that have done art murals in the past. So they've used artists anywhere from Grand Rapids to Flint to Detroit. All are welcome. We'd love for it to be a local artist, but it's really going to come down to what your concept is.
I'd like to know how a person becomes a mural artist.
Yeah, I wish I knew. I can't draw a stick figure, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, you stop and think, most paintings that's done are, on a smaller scale, obviously, but a mural, that's something pretty big.
It is, and I mean, there are different artists that are out there that do different size murals that they're comfortable with. This one's, quite large, the side of the 7th Street Bridge. So I think it's just going to come down to artists that are comfortable and used to doing those type. A lot of factors come into it, meaning the canvas that it's on, the size of the canvas, the materials that you use, and also making sure that it's weather resistant for years to come.
So if somebody would like to submit an idea or at least apply, what do they need to do?
Well, we're going to put all that information out there. So there's actually going to be a specific form that the artist can go and fill out and submit their work with that, and then we'll take it from there.
Now, are you the one that makes the final decision, or do you have a committee, or how's that going to work?
I'm going to bring my DDA committee on, my DDA board on, to help with the committee changes, as well as a couple other of our city officials, and be a collective idea.
I was going to say, it's not one where you want to be the sole decision maker, right?
No, sir.
It is a community event after all.
It is,
right?
so bring the community into it, yeah.
Yeah, and what about some future ideas for murals or whatever artwork that you want to do?
Well, we have a lot of places downtown Port Huron that we have the ability to do that, especially, around our bridge areas that are city-owned. I would like to potentially in the future see a little bit more done with Heritage Park. I know that there's some plaques down there for some of our members of Port Huron that have passed that have been influential. So I'd like to maybe see something around there, maybe some things in some of the parks. A cool concept that I saw too in downtown historic Lapeer was actually on the side. Not only did they have murals on the side of their historic buildings, but you know, that can be something that people worry about. So one of the things that they came up with was actually tiles. So they had, you know, anywhere from 12 to 20 tiles that an artist would paint all, or individual artists would paint per tile and come up with this big picture overall. And they actually mounted it to the side of the building. So instead of painting on the building, they painted on there. And so I thought that was kind of a cool concept if you're worried about the integrity of the historical buildings.
Great. So for all you artists out there, get ready and look for the information you're about to send out.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Great. We are too. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Lisa, thanks for joining us on Spotlight.
Thank you so much.
And we want to thank you for joining us as well.